Now, I read this and I thought, you cannot deny, even if Joseph and Mary were arranged to be married, Joseph loved Mary. He had so much love and respect for Mary and her family that he wanted to protect her reputation. Remember, he did not even know the father of Mary's child. He didn't know who the father of Mary's child was. He did what any other person would do in a hard situation like this. He looked to see what was accustomed to their law. So it's apparent that love was there, yet so was fear. Now, I don't know for sure where fear came in the picture, but what fear can do is rob you of the greatest moments of your life. Now, don't get me wrong. Every emotion that Joseph was feeling was legit. If we can imagine for just a moment, there had to be some sense of panic that Joseph was feeling. He had to think, with child, whose child? And overwhelming thoughts of despair. What am I going to do? How do I explain this to my friends and family? There's probably some lost hopes filled with broken dreams. And I mean, he probably joyfully imagined how their life would be, and maybe even flirted a little bit with the order of how things would take place in their life. Because I further read it was common custom for the bride to join the groom's father's household rather than the groom and bride establishing their own household. So if the bride and groom were of a marriageable age, the groom would return to his father's house after the brothel to prepare the bridal chamber. So when the place was complete, the groom will return for his bride. And being with child was part of a common custom, and I'm sure had its proper place somewhere in the overarching plan that Joseph had for their lives. And when Joseph, following common custom of order, went to receive his bride, she was already with child. Their life was out of order. However, we know the angel visited Joseph in the night, and the first thing the angel told Joseph was, "Fear not. Through the Holy Spirit, Mary will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus. And they will call him Emmanuel," meaning God with us. What an astounding gift, right? It's just funny to me how God's gifts can come packaged in a way that is not always appealing, safe, recognizable, or even convenient. Fear is a dangerous thing because it can cause us to forfeit the very thing God is trying to give us in order to free us from the bondage of fear. When Joseph woke up, he knew he needed to divorce fear, not Mary. Remember, miracles are signs that point us towards something extremely important. Joseph didn't just have a choice to make. It was deeper than that. Joseph was given the opportunity to receive by faith the gift of salvation. Oh Lord, do not let fear hinder us from receiving by faith the opportunities of salvation that you give to us on a day-to-day basis.